training. Right, here we go. Gate drop for the MXY classes. Who's going to pull the whole shot? Sam Atkinson on that green Kawasaki got a good one, but it is not good enough. It looks like that might be Tyler Westcott. Is he going to be first over the line, though, for the Planet Moto whole shot?
Yeah, he'll get
not whole shot. Well, he got the whole shot, but the competition is first over the stripe, the finish line. So let's see.
Right in front of us here.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to do it.
Well, Alfie Jones has made a much better start in second, and he was dominant yesterday, so that doesn't bode well for the rest of the gang out there.
Alfie Jones is repping that red number plate as well.
That's cool. Here he goes then. It's going to be Tyler Westcott who's going to get the Planet Moto first across the fast lap leader. 5 points to him on the board.
That is a wicked prize as well, isn't it? It really is a cool prize. I'd love to go to Spain at the minute.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I put my Holly Bobs on hold because we're at the Michelin MX Nationals, sat in a booth.
If you're looking for sympathy, you're not going to get it.
Well, everyone's moving dates around. I've had to put holidays on hold, haven't I?
So, Tyler Westcott
we'll leave that one.
On his gas. Oh, Hudson Roper on the Relaxed Race gas has hit the deck. Not what he wanted. New team. Relaxed Race obviously is an arm pump oil, CBD oil, and it's pretty good. I need to start using that, I think.
I need to put it over my whole body.
So I think what will happen here is Alfie Jones on that MXM, very distinctive grey bike there, will take his time with this one. He knows he's got the strength and stamina. But Tyler Westcott was solid last year in this class.
So it's George Hopkins leading the way in the 125s at the minute. Charlie Heyman second. Third, we've got Bailey Johnson, so that's the top three in the 125s. You can sort of pick them out, can't you, if you are watching the stream. Obviously, 2 strokes, 4 strokes. Oh, wow! Well, that was a leap, wasn't it? He's got some confidence, that boy.
He's got some confidence, and he, like I said, he's a unit.
Yeah, he is. He's a fully grown man.
So, new race leader before the end of lap 1. It is Alfie Jones, but look at Sam Atkinson on that Kawasaki in third. He is really gutted that he didn't finish the first moto yesterday. He lost a bunch of points, and he wants to try and make up those points as quickly as he can.
What actually happened? I missed it.
Well, there was steam, smoke coming out the side of his bike. I can only assume that. I just think that. I think maybe he lost a load of water, and it just. It's
easily done. You can catch a hose or whatever, can't you? When in championship time, though, that can become quite stressful, doesn't it? And he's just got to try and keep a cool head. And get through the weekend with as many points as he can do. That's all he can do, isn't it?
There's that old adage, you know, you can't win the championship at round 1, but you can lose it, and a no score in the opening moto is not the best way to get your championship up and running, is it?
You better pull that finger out, boy.
But the worst thing is, it wasn't his fault. So that's always tough.
Always frustrating. Well, I was watching the AMA last night. I don't want to be a spoiler for everybody, but Max Voland out, engine blew up, factory KTM. It happens. It happens. You know, you just don't know, and that's how the cookie crumbles.
I like the way you said you didn't want to be a spoiler, and then just went ahead and said it anyway.
Spoiled it anyway. Yeah, you probably haven't watched it yet.
I haven't. Thanks for that.
Just ruined it for you.
Alfie
was in second as well.
Oh, stop now. Alfie Jones has set the quickest lap time. You can tell that by his number will turn. Whoever's set the quickest lap time, their number on the timing screen will go purple.
And what will that entitle them to, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. Completely forgot about that. Throughout the weekend, sorry, Eduardo, we've also got another competition going throughout all this series. We have got the Kex Fastest Lap Award. Now, basically, that does exactly what it says on the tin.
Win yourself a new pair of skidders after the weekend.
Yeah. So if you're not aware what Kex is, well, basically started out making underwear, but they're now making clothing, which we decked out in.
We are decked out in it, and it's sports-induced clothing, and it's really good quality gear. Check out kex.co.uk, check the website out, and see what you think to it. Ed's put a lot of time and effort into this brand, I know he has. And it's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It's good quality.
It is good quality clothing.
So what that is the Kex Fastest Lap. It's every round, so each class, whoever sets the fastest lap time of the weekend in each class gets the Kex Fastest Lap Award. And what they get for that is basically a voucher to use to get some Kex underwear, some clothing, And that's going to happen at every round, every class. And that's a great another little prize.
I've got the socks on today. They fit lovely. Everything fits really nice. I know for a fact Ed's put a lot of time and effort into the details of this brand, making sure that he just wasn't just going to release a clothing brand. It's actually performance-based clothing. You know, it actually feels nice when it's on. So that's the, and especially when you're riding bikes, you want to be comfortable in the old man area, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yes, you do. So there you go. There's Charlie Heyman on screen, actually. I've got to say, Charlie was probably, and still is probably, the championship favourite, I would say, just because of the performance last year in the 85s.
I mean...
Well, he went unbeaten, didn't he?
He was unbelievable. It was such a shame that he couldn't have showcased that on the world stage because of COVID. It actually was. Like, that is heartbreaking for me. But he's got another chance now on the 125s. So, and looking at him, he's figuring it out, isn't he?
Yeah, but yesterday, not so. I don't know exactly what happened to him yesterday. He didn't have the greatest of days. I know he crashed in the opening moto.
Yeah.
He ended up coming in way down in 17th, not where he wanted to start his championship.
What was going on? I think it looked like there was some sort of issue. I don't know, maybe with the bike. I don't want to speculate without asking him, but there was definitely something going on.
And then in the second moto, he didn't finish high up either for his standards as well. He got a 10th.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
He faded back, though. Like, he started good, and because I was thinking, oh, man, now Heyman's on it. And then something went wrong. I don't know what it was, but we'll see today. See whether he can figure it out.
Safely say, though, today, whatever he's got going on, it's different because he is actually closing in on the riders in front of him as the lead 125 rider. He's closing in on 101 Jude Morris pretty quickly.
Jude Morris has got the fastest lap as well, so he's motoring.
Yeah. So, there you can see the number 22 of Heyman. As I said, last year's Big Wheel 85 champion went undefeated, moving up to the 125, and he definitely had an indifferent day yesterday. But now he's, don't know if it was bike issues, he had personal issues, but either way, he's got out of the right side of bed this morning, and he's ripping.
I'm sure when he figures it out and he can showcase himself in Europe, we'll see that kid hopefully getting some good offers for, top quality rides, because he really does deserve it. Last year I really do believe that he could have been a fighting force in that EMX 85 championship, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, categorically he would have been a real contender for an 85
and that could have
championship.
Been Red Bull sponsorship, it could have been anything, so it's a shame really, but he's got another chance now, and we'll see whether he can figure this bigger bike out, and well, it looks like he's doing it already, doesn't it?
Yeah, he definitely had a potential chance last year of following in Conrad Muse's footsteps and becoming an 85cc world champion, but obviously the world turned upside down and that didn't happen. Alfie Jones, there's our race leader, not only of the actual race but of the 250 MXY class, rocking the red plate, looking mighty fine.
He looks good, doesn't he? Like you were saying earlier, he's just really strong, and he looks like a bloke, doesn't he? Like he's just like you wouldn't separate him from one of the pro riders, when you see him on the bike. He just looks so in control of that thing.
I have to say, though, got to say, these top four, they're pushing him along. They're keeping Alfie honest. He hasn't broken away quite as quick as he probably would have liked. Got into the lead earlier than he did on the two races yesterday. As you can see, our flagger's doing a great job there.
Protecting that rider down. I was talking to Carlton Husband yesterday from Phoenix Tools, Kawasaki, and he was saying how much better the bike is now, the new bike. He was saying it's a much better package, and they've got everything sort of figured out now. So I think he's on quite a good bike, Sam Atkinson. I think the package that he's got is not too shabby. So he's definitely in a good place if he wants to get this title. That's his goal. We know that. It's just a shame about that DNF, isn't it? But
long way to go, though.
The way he's riding now, though, he looks very good. He looks a lot better than he did yesterday, even in the second race. So he's worked something out. You like that new bike, don't you?
I do. I need to ride it more. So no sign of our flagger. Well, he's over there. We call him, well, Barry Flagman. Is this official? His original name was Barry Ward, but he's so obsessed with being a flag marshal, checkered flag marshal, he actually changed his name by default.
He's even got the checkered flag gloves on, hasn't he? He loves
so
it.
His official...
It's his life, isn't it? Like,
yeah, he loves it.
He's in.
He loves it. His official name is Barry Checkered Flagman.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact. He's got checkered flag gloves and everything. We'll try and get a shot of Barry later on. But anyway, he's getting ready to put the one-lap board out pretty soon.
And then what we got next? We are into the Clubman, the Moto Connection Clubman class next.
Yep, that's coming up next. And then we've got the amateur and then the experts. And then we're going with the big boys, the fastest 40.
Will we see a 250
There he is. There he is. Now check, see what I mean? Look, there he is. Look at his gloves.
That's his life, isn't it? Waving that flag is his life.
He was going to get a checkered flag suit. No, he was. Seriously.
Right.
But then, of course, that would cause confusion because riders would see it and think it was...
Yeah,
so he's not allowed.
You got your moment of fame there, mate.
Good old Barry. As you can see on the board there, 6:23 counting down. So a little while to go to see that one lap to go board. For those of you tuning in all over the world, thank you for joining us on MXN-TV and watching the Michelin MX Nationals powered by Milwaukee. We are trying to raise the game here in the UK, certainly with the live feed, offering it out free of charge.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many people are watching it.
Varying platforms. So wherever you're tuning in, it could be on the MX Nationals platform. You may be watching on Alpha Live's YouTube channel on your smart TV. You might be watching it on Dirt Hub. There's all these different platforms. It's going out on Michelin's channels, Milwaukee. So yes, thank you for tuning in.
Though, isn't it? And hopefully it will bring in some new people as well, new people, new interests, new hobbies. You know, like this is a sport that they may not have ever seen before. Welcome to motocross, guys.
Yeah,
this is where it all happens.
And it does all happen in a motocross race. I've never known a motocross race since I started in 1981 where somebody hasn't overtaken somebody somewhere or there's been an incident or crash.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen.
There's so many variables. It's like, we've got a red flag.
Okay, so we got a red flag incident, so a rider down. So that's the rider we saw with that wave yellow on that corner over there. That rider's been down for some time. Our clerk of the course, Andy Watts, who is top notch, has made the decision along with the medical crew that we've got to park it up there. They have done more than half the race by my reckoning.
Yeah, for sure. So they'll probably call that, won't they? But
I think that'll be a result. We will wait for official confirmation. As you can see them now, red flag. If you're new to this sport, watching for the first time, like most motorsports, red flag basically means that that's a premature end to the race.
Okay, so Alfie, mint, what a ride. Again, and all weekend you've looked really dominant around this track. What's the secret?
I just love sand, deep sand, shallow sand, whatever it is. I just love riding it. I feel so much more comfortable. I just feel in my zone this weekend. I got off to a great start, second round the corner. Was able to make the pass to get the lead and just kept it.
I must say, you look really strong on the bike and comfortable, especially even in the last races yesterday when the track was really beat up. It just didn't seem to phase you. Do you do a lot of training in the sand? Where do you go training a lot? Or where do you live?
I had a brilliant winter over in Spain with the guys with Planet Moto. Down red sands, 25+2, day in, day out, and it's really helped my fitness, my bike strength and everything just to help me get where I am now.
Well, you look great on the bike at the minute, and you look in good stead for this championship, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
See you later.